Pedro Alonso López is a Colombian serial killer, child molester, and necrophile who murdered a minimum of 110 young girls from 1969 to 1980, claiming over 350 victims across Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador. Released from a Colombian asylum in 1998, his whereabouts are currently unknown. Aside from uncited local accounts, Lopez's crimes first received international attention from an interview conducted by Ron Leitner, a longtime freelance photojournalist who reported interviewing Lopez in his Ambato prison cell in 1980. Lopez became known as the Monster of the Andes in 1980, when he led police to 53 graves in Ecuador. The victims were all girls 12 years of age. In 1983, he was found guilty of the murder of 110 girls in Ecuador. He further confessed to an additional 240 murders in Peru and Colombia. Lopez claimed that, during his incarceration for car theft, he was brutally gang-raped, and that subsequently, while he was still in prison, he hunted down the most brutal of his rapists and killed them. He said that after being released from prison, he moved to Peru and started murdering young girls. Lopez claimed that, by 1978, he had killed over 100 girls before being caught and captured by members of an indigenous tribe. These captors were preparing to execute him, when a missionary from the U.S. intervened and persuaded them to hand him over to state police. However, the police had quickly released him. Lopez said that he had subsequently returned to Colombia and later moved to Ecuador. During this period, he claimed, he had killed about 3 girls a week. Lopez said, "I like the girls in Ecuador, they are more gentle and trusting. More innocent." Lopez was arrested when an attempted abduction failed and he was trapped by market traders. The Associated Press reported that he was arrested in March 1980, and that he confessed to killing 103 girls, including 53 whose bodies had been found. In January 1981, he was convicted of 3 murders, and had confessed to 300 sexual assaults and stranglings. The police believed he only confessed because a flash flood uncovered a mass grave containing many of his victims. According to the CNN, Lopez was arrested in 1980, but was freed by the government in Ecuador at the end of 1998. In an interview from his prison cell, Lopez described himself as the man of the century and said he was being released for good behavior. An biography documentary reported that he was released from an Ecuadorian prison on August 31, 1994, then rearrested as an illegal immigrant and handed over to Colombian authorities, who charged him with a 20-year-old murder. He was declared insane and held in the psychiatric wing of a Bogotá hospital. In 1998, he was declared sane and released on $50 bail, subject to certain conditions. He later absconded. The same documentary says that Interpol released an advisory for his rearrest by Colombian authorities over a fresh murder in 2002, and he is currently wanted by the police. His whereabouts are unknown as of 2021. The 2006 edition of the Guinness World Records credited Lopez as being the most prolific serial killer. The listing was later removed after complaints that it made a competition out of murder. Please show your love and support through like and subscribe.